Hi, I'm Celeste and welcome to Find Your Purple. Well, it's 2018, beginning of a brand new year. And one of my daughters and I were discussing a week or so ago kind of what the last few years have brought into our lives. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of upheavals in some way. And in thinking more about it, I came to the conclusion that each year had a theme. Now, 2014, my theme was loss. I started the year losing my dog. She was, up in years, but she had been my companion for a long time. And then I lost my mother, and then I lost one of my sisters. And at the end of the year, I lost my ex-husband. And we had been married almost 30 years. Even in the divorce, it was amicable, and he lived in the same neighborhood. So it was truly a loss for me. So I hit 2015 kind of on my heels. I floundered. So I think the theme for me for 2015 was floundering. My sister was 62, Tim was 62, I had just turned 62, and it was that reality of, I don't know when my last day is. My sister died of a cancer. It was very quick once it was diagnosed, only a matter of a few months. Tim died of a sudden heart attack. I know the day he woke up that day, he did not know that was going to be his last. So I floundered all year. I did my job. I'm a realtor. On the surface, everything looked okay. I was keeping things together, but inside, I really was at a loss. I got this crazy idea in the middle of the year to walk the Camino de Santiago. It's a 500-mile walk in northern Spain. It's a pilgrimage. It's been around for thousands of years. And I'd read so much about people finding their selves or finding their answers or finding God on this walk. So I signed up, and one of my daughters went with me. The fourth quarter, we went to Spain, did the walk, and didn't find my answers. I returned, and I hadn't had an epiphany of any kind. As far as I could tell, nothing had really changed in my life. So I was entering 2016. I can't keep feeling sorry for myself. I had to make some changes. So my plan was to change how I looked, how I felt, what I was doing, just to make life more joyful. And that's kind of when I got the idea of doing the Find Your Purple channel. It was about finding your passion, because I didn't have one. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how I felt. I just, for the first time in my life, felt old, and I wanted to get a grip on myself so that my next 1, 10, 20, however many years I have left are good. So I started Find Your Purple, but again, I was focused on the external. I was focused on how I looked, how I felt, and exercises, procedures. That was the path I was walking. But I think what it did do was open me up to change. One of my clients asked if I would go to the opening of their church. It was opening a community near where I live. And so to appease them, I went ahead and agreed to go, because I hadn't gone to church regularly in 40 years. And then I was still trying different things and looking up and watching YouTube channels and all of that. Well, by the end of the year, I started reading the Bible. I became a vegan. I eat a plant-based diet now. And so I had opened myself up to things and totally found two huge changes in my life that I would not have imagined that I would have considered. So 2016 for me was the year of the search. And by 2017, I had found, I've been still on the vegan diet, and it's been a year and a half. I read the Bible every day for all of 2017, went through the Old and New Testament twice, and really trying to get my bearings. Doing a lot of groups at church, volunteered for church, so I was making a lot of changes deeper. Now it was more internal changes. So here I am entering 2018 and wondering what the theme of the year is going to be. 'Cause it's not until the year's over that I can see the theme. So now we're entering 2018. And today I just got back from church, and the message was about prayer and about learning how to pray and learning how to take prayer from a discipline to a joy, something you enjoy rather than something you do because you have to. And I've done so many things out of my life because of guilt that and feeling I had to do them, and prayer's one of them. So last year, while I've been very solid, very committed to reading the Bible and getting that foundational base, I haven't been as good about prayer. Many times I used reading the Bible as my ticking off the block of God. I just didn't know how to pray. It's not something I was comfortable with and felt good about. Sometimes, I tried throughout the year, but I decided this year I'm going to go into 2018 as my year of prayer. The church is setting up as a corporate 21 days of prayer, as we did last year in January, and that starts officially tomorrow. So I'm using that as my kickoff to a focus on it. I'm going to still read the Bible. I'm focusing this year on the New Testament, taking it slower and going deeper, and I'm going to be really searching within myself regarding prayer and building a relationship with God. So we'll see how it goes. But I've changed dramatically in the last year, and now I'm looking forward to what the new year will bring. So I hope all of you have a wonderful new year. I wish you the best, and I'll try to keep in touch a little more often. So as always, grab your cup of tea, sit back, and let's start sharing. Until next time, bye-bye.